So let us see the solution for this problem. Here we are given that an is equals to summation k is from 1 to n upon n square plus k, and it is given that n belongs to natural numbers. So we have to show that, actually we have to find out that either the sequence is series, it is actually a series because it is a summation sign over here. So we have to find that it is either convergent, bounded but not convergent, diverges to infinity, neither bounded nor diverges to infinity. So we have to check these things. So first of all, let us check the convergence, because every convergent sequence is bounded. So if it is convergent, it is going to be bounded. So first thing, we are going to check the convergence of this series. So according to the options we have to proceed. Okay, so first of all we are checking the convergence. So now if we expand this series an, which is equals to summation k is from 1 to n upon n square plus k, if we expand this, it becomes k varies from 1 to n. So first of all we put k is equals to 1, so it is equals to n upon n square plus 1. Then we put k is equals to 2, so plus n upon n square plus 2, and so on till n upon n square plus n. Okay, now we know that n square plus 1 is less than n square plus 2. It implies inversing both sides, 1 upon n square plus 1 is greater than 1 upon n square plus 2. So when we inverse both sides, inequality gets changed. Less than becomes greater than. Okay, so multiply n both sides, it becomes n upon n square plus 1 is greater than n upon n square plus 2. Alright, similarly n upon n square plus 1 is greater than n upon n square plus 3 as well, by the same this procedure, and n upon n square plus 1 is greater than n upon n square plus 4 also. Therefore n upon n square plus 1 is greater than n upon n square plus k for every k from 1 to n. Alright, also we know that n square plus k is greater than n square plus, actually suppose not k, n square upon plus n is greater than n square plus n minus 1. N square plus n is greater than n square plus 1. It implies that 1 upon n square plus n is less than 1 upon n square plus 1. Similarly, 1 upon n square plus n is less than 1 upon n square plus 2. Therefore 1 upon n square plus 1 plus n is less than 1 upon n square plus k for every k is from 1 to n. So this is the part 1 and this is part 3. So these two parts we have to use. So from part 1 we conclude that actually we have to use this thing. From this thing we get n upon n square plus 1 is greater than n upon n square plus k for every k is from 1 to n. So these are actually, for every k it is true. For k is equals to 1 it is true, for k is equals to 2 it's true, and for k is equals to up till so on k is equals to n it's true. So we add all the inequalities, right? So we get n times n upon n square plus 1 is greater than what was there, n upon n square plus k, means for varying k, n upon n square plus 1 plus n upon n square plus 2 and so on plus n upon n square plus n. Alright, also from the third part we conclude another thing. We multiply both sides, and so this becomes n upon n square plus n is less than n upon n square plus k. So now we add those inequalities, we get n upon n into n upon n square plus n is less than n upon n square plus 1 plus n upon n square plus 2 and so on, n upon n square plus n. Now from this is 4 and this is 5, so from 4 we get n square upon n square plus 1 is greater than summation k is from 1 to n upon n square plus k, and from 5 we get n square upon n square plus n is less than summation k is from 1 to n upon n square plus k. Therefore n upon n square plus k summation k is from 1 to n, this is exactly greater than n square upon n square plus n, and this is less than n square upon n square plus 1. Now let us apply the squeeze principle, or you can call the sandwich principle. Okay, so what is the squeeze principle? It states that if this type of function is less than some function and is less than some function and greater than some function, and the limit of this function is equal to limit of this function, so that limit will be the limit of this function. So let us find the limit n tending to infinity n square upon n square plus 1. So this is equal to limit n tending to infinity, divide numerator and denominator by n square, you get 1 upon 1 plus 1 by n. So when n tending to infinity, this 1 upon n tending to 0, so this is 1. So similarly finding the limit for this, limit n tending to infinity n square upon n square plus 1. So divide the denominator and the numerator by n square, so we get limit n tending to infinity 1 upon 1 plus 1 by n square. So when n tending to infinity, 1 upon n square tends to 0 and this becomes 1. So 1 is the limit of left hand function, also 1 is the limit of the right hand function, hence 1 is the limit of this function also. Hence what was given to us, so this series converges to 1. So this series is actually a convergent series. So if it is a convergent series, it is bounded. So option number A is correct.